Hello everybody, welcome to the sixth part of the Galaxy series. Also soon the online world championship will start, so of course as last year's champion I will try to defend my title, so probably I also will try to commentate, so maybe you can tell me if you rather prefer these shorter matches or more these competitive world championship matches. So these are 13-point matches. Also, I'm not sure if I will be able to commentate for, let's say, 1.5 hours, but I'll give it a try. And of course, if you like the content, please press the corresponding button and subscribe to the channel. But now, without further delay, let's play. Okay, here we go. So today it's, double, yes, of course, Cupid. Bad start, concentration lapse. I just wanted to say, playing Fariza from Iran. And now, okay, I have many checkers back. I think I can play purely, let's just slot some points, unstack the heavy 6-point. So 5, do I want to give up the mid? I think I like to continue unstacking. Looks like the natural play. 5-3, looks like the 5-point to me. Okay, what is more important, the 5, the 5 or the 4? I really like to make the 4-point here, and I will just jump over the prime. Outfield control. A little bit risky, but I've got the stronger board. Probably maybe he has to hit 2 checkers, but 8-3-6-5 looks a little bit risky too. Okay, so I make my 5. And do I need the 3 as well? I don't think so. Not planning to play back game anymore. Or actually, I never planned, just as a last resort. I'm trying to contain that back checker. The count, yeah, I'm too far behind, I think, to cube. If he dances again now, I have the anchor, I have priming threats. Yeah, but I'm down in the race, but if I manage to make a strong prime, maybe a 6 prime even, then I basically have 1, so I think I should cube, leave the problem to him. Probably still a take. I think I would take with the racing lead, the good structure, the prime. So I'm happy to have cashed a point. Curious to see if that was a take or not. Well, I would have taken. So, looks like a mutual holding game. I think I'll just develop my position. Okay. Guess I cannot abandon the bar point and leave 2 blots. I mean, something like this looks 19 pips ahead. Usually you wanna, with 19 pips ahead, you actually want to volunteer with the 5-4, but I don't know if the second blot makes a difference. Maybe I should have done it. Well, this is the easier way to do it. So now I have a clear cube and he probably has a small take. Standard holding game cube. So he has played very fast so far. So probably I won't have too much time to talk. So I think he should switch to a bar point holding game, so then he can, yeah, very well done. So then he can give up his midpoint and still have the contact against my midpoint. Now the race is pretty close to even. So hopefully I won't roll the 6. 5-2 is actually quite nice. So he has to break his board as well. And what will I do now? Which point will I clear? That gives me some more 5s to play, so I prefer this. So like for example 5-1 is a big swing. 5-3, I cannot leave a shot, I guess. Cannot volunteer, I shouldn't. So he should keep the checker on the 17 on my bar point. Yeah, so this is 17 numbers. He hits me, and if I fail to enter, then there would have been a pass. Yeah, now question is, can I take this? So first of all, my take point is a bit higher than at 0-0 or for money. Small numbers, he has 1/3 of the time he hits me, otherwise he will start bearing off, and probably he will have like 3 to 5 checkers off when I take the checkers off, or 3. So to me it feels like a pass. Maybe I should have stayed back, but I don't know if that would have been a take. Okay, that was unfortunate. Can you do? So he will try to play a running game. Question is, now I'm a little bit ahead in the race, so I won't stay back there. So 6-4. Slot my 3. Not much to say at this stage. Hoping to be able to clear my 16. I would like to keep my midpoint a little bit longer, just in case I can roll a 3 and clear the 16 with 6-3-5-3, but now I'm not even ahead in the race anymore, so it's not so much anymore about clearing the 16, or clearing the 16 has become less attractive without the lead in the race. 5-4. Question is, I'm ahead by quite a bit. Should I volunteer? Like something like this. 10 pips. But he's on a roll. So if he hits me with a 4, for 2, for 1, he always will cover at least one blot. I mean, that don't think I'm ahead enough in the race to do this. So, and if I just make, I think I will just wait a bit more, but maybe it was correct already to leave there because I have some racing advantage. And now, of course, he has built his board and I lose pips in the race. So probably he should stay back, maybe even make the deuce point from the 6. Yeah, the longer I think of it, okay, he doesn't give himself any spare 6s, interesting. Well, that should settle this game. Too big of a lead in the race. Shouldn't take this, so now we are in a 5-point match. And I still have got 5 minutes, so everything is fine. Time-wise, clock-wise, so cannot hit, so I'll make the anchor and slot a point. And now, this is again a mutual holding game. The race is super close, so I don't want to leave anything, just build my board. Yeah, is that the correct play? I don't know. He's not ahead in the race really, and sometimes he has problems to clean up both blots after I strengthened my board, so a bit of a risk. And what is the gain? Yeah, he's a favorite now. I think he should have cleared the 11. Sooner or later he will get problems with all these outfield points. Not enough checkers to play with. 5-3, so do I want to run? Otherwise I would have to give up my midpoint and then I would be stuck on my 4-point. I think it's a natural play to run here. But since the race is so close, I don't know if that was the right choice. Okay, but now I simply should continue on that path. Now I'm a favorite because of my racing lead. And this is a great shot. 11 pips, so that's 4 pips. Not big enough. By the way, his take point, since I'm 5 away, opponent's 5 away from his perspective, is lower than for money. So, of course, that counts for both of us. So in these racing positions, we both can take a bit more. So like down to, I don't know, 20% winning chances or something. I didn't want to play this. 5 seems to be fine. That was a good shot for him, so he's the favorite again. Okay, now it's pretty much dead even. Well, it's not a great shot. I guess I just take a checker off. So again, very close. Okay, this could help. So now it's 6 checkers against 7 checkers, but his take point is very low. Threes, I have 2 gaps, he has 2 gaps. I feel like this is still not... the gaps matter maybe. Is this a cube? I mean, if I take 2 off, but usually I will need 4 rolls. His stake point is lower, so I'll just roll. I mean, I'm not sure about this, so this could lead to a market loss. So now it's 4 against 5 checkers. But yeah, I don't feel that this is a cube. And now I have lost my market, I guess, but yeah, that will be interesting. I wish I would have had more time. Think about it a bit better. So now I should cube aggressively in gammonish positions, because gammons win me the match. Probably you have heard me saying that similar stuff already if you watched the other episodes. 3-2, nice. So in the new book I write, one of these rules of thumb is once you have hit loose on your ace point, you also should cover it. So then you should make the ace. It's much better to have the made ace than a blot there. So you should just follow through. So is this enough? Because of the score and everything, I have only 8 checkers in the zone. Only the ace point made. He's got the bar point. I feel like this is not enough to cube even at that score. So now I'm gonna play this. Feels like just making the 5 point. Yeah, looks good. And if he rolls a bad number, I wanted to say I will cube, of course, but he didn't. Ace 5. So again, we ended up in some sort of holding structure. I've got the big race lead, so we'll try and run. As now, for example. Should he hit there? Bit dangerous, feels. And he's still down in the race, so now he can get blitzed again. Actually, I was quite happy. I mean, I haven't looked at his alternatives, to be honest, but feels like the 4.4 anchor was important for him. I mean, like now, for example. Lots of blots. I've got him outboarded. Okay, so this is not a cube, I would say. Yeah, I would love to attack, but then where is the 3? So don't see a good 3, so I don't want to exaggerate. Still got the racing lead, so if I roll an 8, of course I would just run. There's the 8. And yeah, he's got only 9 checkers in the zone, so I'm not especially afraid. Just try to run home here. One. So do I want to make the 11? I don't think so, honestly. Just the 4 looks good. Because all these points I have to clear again. So again, my racing lead is not big enough to cube yet. So since he has to pass more at this score, of course I will cube more aggressively. I think this is not enough, and I probably lost my market while saying this. No, I didn't. Not at all. Yeah. Forget about doubling now. I'm still a favorite. Not anymore, finally. Favorite changed. And changed again. Okay. 2 checkers off both. My distribution is a bit better and his take point is higher. So, I mean, how bad can it be? I mean, he can also roll a couple of 5s and then he has the gap. I will cube. It's only 2 pips. I'm on roll. Better distribution. Higher take point for him. So how bad can it be? Okay. You'll see how bad it got. Still one more checker off than him. Okay, now it's... Okay, my take point for his 4 cube. Okay, doesn't matter anymore, but it was pretty high, or it is pretty high, so he should have thought about a cube there. So I got really lucky here. Lots of forth and back in this game. Two, one, guess. So now I want to avoid gammonish positions, which I just did by making the good anchor. Three, two. Not such a great shot. What am I supposed to do? I think the 11 is nice. Slot the 5. Really? 13, 10. 3s. Or this. It's the most flexible. Looks a bit weird. I'll play it anyway. I mean, usually you don't want to slot the 3 point, but slotting the 5 point leaves me with the stack on my 6 point and my 8 point stripped. So sometimes I just play according to the visuals, and that just looked better. Down 11 pips, so I'm certainly looking for contact and not thinking about leaving the anchor this time with an 8. Actually don't want to break the midpoint here. Can break the 11, oops, like this. He's got a blot, I got a strong board. Maybe that's the play. This, how does this continue? I don't know, that's really a liability, the blot on the ace. So I will play this, and how happy is he now to have hit me? I don't know. Not anymore, I suppose. Yeah, when you are two-way and the position is somewhat gammonish, never consider cubing. I think I step out and up, moving my back checkers. He's got 2 checkers on the roof. Okay, that's nice. Now probably I have to go for it. Yeah, why not? Gammon really helps me. Probably he has got to hit loose here. I mean, it cannot give me my entire roll, and he is rewarded. And here you can see how a game can swing. So I was too good. And now he is. Yeah, lots of games with big swings. Is this another one? 1, 2, 3. Like this maybe? Oh, this duplicates everything, that was bad. 6s and deuces, I duplicated myself. Maybe he should have cubed here, why not? But okay, he didn't. This is a great shot. Wow. So we have another swing going on here. So he will hit me. Course. 13-3. I will hit back. So now a 6. Oh, 2 6s. So now we are back in playing for the gammon. Back to playing for the gammon, to be precise. I mean, not too many gammon chances, but I think there is no harm trying. So now, how many gammons, how many bad rolls do I have? I mean, now that he played like this, I mean, 6 ace, 6 3 are good now. I think since he played it this way, I will take another roll. I don't see much. What many numbers that can hurt me. But the most likely scenario is, of course, that at some point in the future I will have to cube him, so probably next turn. So it's 6-1 is the only bad number he can crunch. Is 6-1 the only bad number? I mean, how bad can it be to take another roll? This is actually good for me because I want him to crunch. And I guess now I have more bad numbers. Any 6 is bad if he leaves. He should have left and then I would have cubed him. So now I'm tempted again to roll. Just in case. I would have cubed if he had run out. But here now, okay, there's the 6-1, but not much danger anymore. So he could have provoked a cube. Maybe he didn't want me to cube. So what could happen? Shouldn't I just take off aggressively? What's the other play? Like this? I'll just take checkers off. I'm really not afraid of much. And still gammons. Quite unlikely, but you never know. Of course I will continue rolling. Now gammon chances went up, now they are down again, and I guess now it's the time to cube. If I leave a shot he hits me. Yeah, I mean I won't win a gammon anyway, so let's just win the point. Crawford game, 2 minutes left, so everything fine. So this is a Crawford game where I'm not too eager to avoid a gammon loss. So do I hit 2 checkers here? I'm not blitzing, so feels weird. So I will just make the 10 point. Maybe I should have hit 2 checkers. I would have hit at the normal match score, I think, but when I cannot win a gammon, I don't really see the point. Three. So how do I play this? Still not interested in going for the gammon. I mean, why not play simple? Yeah, I will try to win this the simple way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks good. Okay. So 5s. I guess I should run out. Still ahead in the race. Curious to see if I kept it too simple. Just making the 3 point with the 5-3 felt like the normal money play. Okay, I will hit, I guess. Four is fine. 5 goes here. Okay, the nature of the game has changed, obviously. Now way down in the race. But I have good priming structure. Just should enter soon. Like this, for example. So, do I want to hit loose on the ace? Yeah, why not? Then maybe make the 9. That looks like a prime is forming, so yeah, looks good. So he should switch definitely 2 to 1, so that I won't be able to cover my 5 I was about to say, but this is of course a joker. Yeah, and he acknowledges the joker. Now it's all about outfield control. Like now I've got a double shot if he steps out all the way, so probably maybe he should just go to the bar point. I won't leave the checker there. Why risk anything? Okay, make the 10 looks weird because it cedes control, but to be honest, I don't see much else. This looks sort of strange because I don't need the 10 point. I can play like this, but that looks strange too. Looks even stranger to me. So I will just do this. Maybe I overlooked something here, but yeah, should he make the anchor? I mean, actually feels wrong to make the anchor because I think that was a good play. And I will just attack on the 3, I guess. I mean, my checkers on the 10 point are useless, so that was a great shot by him. How does he play the 4? Okay, so now I probably shouldn't hit loose, so just let him break, and I guess I point on him. Looks good. Looks even better, so probably he will greet me with another symbol, and now he says oops. So double 6s is his main threat, so I will just keep my checkers diversified. This is pretty nice, so if he steps out with the 6, I have my attackers. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, I don't want to move these checkers. And that's just the reception committee. So in case he rolls a 6, I close this. That's only 6-5, and now he's down to a 3-point board. Maybe I should have opened the 7 already. So this doesn't hit, but this does. Do I want to double deuces, 2-5, like this maybe, or just inside? I don't know. Gotta move something, so this looks pretty good. That doesn't cover, it seems. Not too nervous anyway. Okay, 6, 4, whatever. Okay. Oh, I said good game, and now okay, I said good game. That jinxed it. Okay, that would be funny. I think I never lost a match after offering the shake hands, but I won't lose this one either. But yeah, that was a little bit premature. Okay, he gives up, and let's see who played better and how I played especially. So yeah, I played fine, happy about it. So let's have a look at the XG analysis. So let's look at some of the bigger mistakes. As you can see, XG was quite happy with my play, and I'm happy too. So let's see if we find something interesting. Well, we will for sure. So indeed, I should have kept the 2 anchors. My play was this. I stepped out and yeah, leaving all the blots and opened myself up to double hits and pointing numbers. I should have played like this and just kept the 2 anchors for now. XG's plan is not to play a backgame here is with black, but just to release the checkers later, run from the 24. Yeah, but yeah, not too big a mistake. Yeah, and then interesting, the cube. Yeah, I was not sure if it's a cube, but this is the perfect example that when you are not sure, especially when the position looks a bit scary, just chip it. I mean, you never know what happens. So my opponent was obviously scared. I mean, yeah, I can construct a 6 prime maybe, but that would require some perfect rolls. And if he just enters, he's got a good game. I still have a lot of work to do. So the take was clear to me, his take, but and my double wasn't clear. But he passed. So if I had seen this before, so seeing that it's a small mistake, in practice it's still a cube. Okay, next game was not too interesting, I think, just at this point standard holding cube. I think the take gets even smaller on plus, let's see. No, it doesn't, but maybe even in a rollout it will be take past borderline because XG has the tendency to take too much in these situations. Yeah, but he turned the game around, and this was interesting because I didn't notice his mistake over the board. He played 12 to 10 with the deuce, which seems to be natural, just trying to get the checkers home and bear them off. But instead he should have played 5 to 3. He should have kept the checker on the 12. So here's the reason. Well, there are 2 scenarios. Either I dance, then his play doesn't matter at all because he will turn the cube and I will have to pass. Or the other scenario is that I enter, and when I enter, on average, he's much better off when he's on his 12 point, because in a position like this, double sixes is good for me anyway. It's a great shot anyway. So, but if I roll 6-4, 6-5, I mean, with any number, any 6 I roll, he will have a shot. Whereas when he plays like this, he gives me the double 6, the 6-4, which hits now, and the 6-5, which escapes, after which I surely would have a take. So, yeah, that was his mistake, and my pass, yeah, was kind of obvious, especially at the score, but also at any other score. So next game, I think that was also some sort of holding game. And yeah, I already felt bad about this one, I remember. I said it after I made this play, that when I noticed that I have to break my board and I don't have much time anymore and his board gets stronger, that this was probably the opportunity to just run, take the risk, and if he doesn't roll double deuces or 4-2, I still got get return shots on like a 4-5 or 4-6. So yeah, I should have taken the risk there. Anything else? No. So now we are at 5 away, 5 away. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, the cubes. So that is yeah, knowledge can be dangerous. So I was thinking his take point is lower, he can take more, so I have to cube later. But this is already pretty late in the bear off, and that is where you have to cube very aggressively, because the positions are very volatile, meaning you can lose your market by a lot on a good sequence. Like I roll a 6-5, he rolls a 4-3. I have lost my market by so much. And well, this was bad, but this was really terrible. And yeah, you have seen the sequence. I rolled 5-3, he rolled 3-2. And it was a big market loss. So yeah, these positions are just too volatile, too volatile for you to be able to inch closer to the best point to double. Like at the take pass borderline, you have to just cube way before that super aggressively. Okay, always make the 5 point. No, you don't. Interesting. So I felt pretty confident about that play, but I should have played like this. Why is this so much better? Probably for fewer shots. If the opponent dances, it doesn't matter what I play, because probably, yeah, it has to be a pass. So again, I should only focus on his good numbers, and here for certain there are fewer of them. So yeah, kind of surprising. I didn't have that one on the radar. I was quite confident that making the 5 point, I mean, how bad can it be? Pretty bad sometimes, as you can see. Here I ran out and I should have stayed. Yeah. I mean, the nice thing about strengthening my board is I mean, the main feature here is that he's completely stripped. So actually, the blot on the 21 is not a liability really. If you look at the resulting position, he has many bad numbers. So like 5-1, 5-2. So I should have noticed that he's completely stripped, and so that I should be feeling really comfortable sitting there with the strong board and let him step through the minefield, so to speak. So yeah, bad choice by me. What can you do? More missed cubes. So yeah, 4 away, 5 away, take point higher. I said that. So for money, this would never be a double. But since the take point is so high, I should double more aggressively. So I don't fault myself much here, because I simply thought this is just a bit too aggressive. But I was aware that I should double more aggressively than for money. So, and then all these forth and back swings, I finally cubed here. At least I found that one. At least one race cube that I found. Yes, I can pat myself on the back. Wow, I found it. Again, the score basically led me to it. But when I see it, the numbers, that would have been a cube for money as well. Pretty clear cube, but at that score, it's even clearer. Okay, so found one cube. Next game, anything? Okay, what was this? Yeah, this one I mentioned already, so that was a sloppy play by me. I'm surprised that it's that big, but it makes all the sense in the world. So I should have played this, and that's, of course, that's correct. I mean, okay, if he enters, that's bad for me anyway, but if he dances, so then I have 3s, 4s, 5s to attack him, 6s to step out, and 2s to step up, so everything is good, and I completely duplicated myself, so yeah. Bad choice, but I think maybe this is one of the spots where I can blame it a bit on the commentary, because I feel strongly that normally I would have found that play, but you never know. And here it's still a play on, yeah, but you can notice, or you can't because you cannot see it, but I can see it. All the other play-ons were fine, and here, yeah, I cubed him out, no big deal. So the Crawford game, it looks like there was nothing, maybe some of his moves. 4-2, yeah, why not make the anchor and not strip the midpoint? Yeah, why not make the 4 point? This looks pretty strong. Okay. What else? Well, nothing too interesting. Here that was an interesting choice, because normally you should make the anchor, but since white is not concerned about gammons, it's not so clear, so maybe I would have made, what would I have made? Maybe I like this play, so I don't know. For money, for sure, I would have made the anchor at the normal score, but here, when you cannot lose gammons, it's tempting, but of course I have lots of ammunition, and yeah, it just feels like it's so difficult to win this without rolling double 4s. But okay, yeah, that was interesting, maybe, kinda. And the rest, yeah, was pretty straightforward. So I will leave it at that. And yeah, I don't know how I will continue, if I now will post a World Championship match every weekend, or just continue with the practice series. We'll see. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please press the like button, subscribe to the channel. You can also visit my website. Maybe you're interested in lessons or the theory of backgammon. And yeah, until next time, bye bye.